Yo, my people. Hope you're all having a blessed day and a fantastic week. And also looking forward to the ultimate start of the Premier League. I am looking forward to it. I think this season is going to be exciting and I can't wait for it to start. I'm going to do some preview on Thursday. Please watch out, follow, and like. I'm going to do some preview in relation to top 4, top goal scorer, who's going to be relegated, how I see the season going to go ahead. I'm going to do that on Thursday. Watch out for that, guys. And again, like I said, don't forget to like and follow the page, guys. There's so many things I'm going to be updating. The season is starting now, so it's going to be regularly. And of course, I'm looking forward to your support and obviously some feedback from you guys. For today, we're going to be speaking about some Arsenal transfer that's been updating. First thing is first, guys. It's a bit of a good and a bad news. I will ultimately say it's a bad news, to be honest, because we can see now Eze, Tottenham are actually looking to sign Eze from Crystal Palace as well. Now, if you ask me, what do I think of this? I think this could be a bad one for Arsenal. Why? Because Tottenham, the player we're talking about here is 28. I think Eze is now. He's going to go to Tottenham and more likely he's going to get his chances there. If I'm the player, those are the things I have to look at as well, okay? Crystal Palace is not as big as Tottenham. Tottenham are going to be in the Champions League. So he's going to get the chance to play in the Champions League as well. Crystal Palace are in the Conference League, which has been confirmed as well. I'm sure you all know. So, opportunity for him to play regularly at Tottenham. Because they have Madison, who's like a glass, to be honest with you. He gets injured all the time. He's 28 years old. He's probably going to play the position he's always wanted. So, if you ask me, he's still in London, so he's not going anywhere too far. If you ask me, looking at it from that side of it, he probably will go to Tottenham. And Tottenham are ready to meet Crystal Palace transfer deal. You know, the asking price, Tottenham will look to pay that fee, because you have to remember, Tottenham tried to sign Morgan Gibbs-White from Nottingham Forest. So we know for sure they have money there to sign a player. As of now, Arsenal are looking to sell players before they can bring in maybe someone like Eze. Not guaranteed to start week in, week out, because we still have Martinelli on the left-hand side. He's brought in Madueke, who can play on the left, and obviously we've seen him play a lot on the right-hand side for his former club, Chelsea. And I do not see Arteta really benching Odegaard. This is our team captain at the end of the day. I don't see Odegaard being benched for Eze at the end of the day, because Arteta will always, favor the player that is known and is seen before. So, a lot of negative. That's why I say a bit of good news and a bit of a bad news. The only positive I look at in this is he's guaranteed to go to a club that is supported as a kid. He's going back home. He's obviously tried with us, playing with us from the youth academy before it was released. He's going to go to a team that there's a chance of actually winning something, even though we can't back that up. But Tottenham won something once in like century, So to Arsenal, there's a chance that I could win something, possibly a guarantee of a Champions League regularly. And you know what? If I go in and play on the left-hand side, I do some good job, I might be able to stick that position to myself. So as of now, my only worry is Tottenham do have the budget to go and sign Eze and pay Crystal Palace what they want. So I am worried. I hope that doesn't work that way. I think this boy, we need him. I think we will be in a positive side if we bring in someone like Eze. Then maybe if he comes in, hit the ground running, left, through the middle, we could look into maybe letting Odegaard go eventually then. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we have to look at the football club, not the player, because, what they've done before. If he's not doing it constantly anymore, or if the consistent level is not there, what we saw from 2 years ago, then we might need to let him go. But I'm not putting pressure on Odegaard. I think there's a fine player in Odegaard there. Technically, he's brilliant. But for me, if you look at it, if you see what Eze has done over the last 2-3 years, he's been amazing. He's a fabulous player. Again, he's an Arsenal fan. I think most Arsenal fans will look at him and think, welcome home. He should be with us, basically. So, we have confirmation. Tottenham are really pushing now to get Eze into their club. We hope that doesn't happen. We hope he chooses Arsenal. I know personally that personal terms has been agreed with him with Arsenal, so that's not the problem. I feel the problem now is, where will he play at Arsenal? Is it guaranteed game time? And can Arsenal bring the fun to the table to Crystal Palace right now? You know, the transfer window closed in 2.5 weeks' time, I believe. If we want to get someone like Eze in, get him in right now. Arsenal, do me a favor. We don't want to regret losing Eze to Tottenham, because I think there's a fine player there, and I believe his destination should be Arsenal. But that's really up to you now, Arsenal. Go get this guy. Now, that's not the end of it. I also think, regardless of Eze coming in, I do think Eze can play left-hand side, and I also think he can definitely play the attacking role. Of course, we have Waneri who can do that. I don't want to bring in Eze and that's blocking. If we want to win something, you need a big squad, guys, to be honest with you. And I don't see that at the moment as Arsenal. So, the other player we're looking at, obviously, I think, for me, if you ask me, there are 3 or 2 options, to be honest with you now. Because as you can probably all see, Rodrigo is more likely going to go to Man City. They can afford his wages. They can afford to pay Madrid. They just sold Jack Grealish. So I've always said from the start, if you go watch my other video, I never, ever had any faith in Rodrigo coming to Arsenal. It's never been there, you know. So I always knew it was definitely enough for Arsenal. But if we can bring in Eze, as I've mentioned before, if we can get Lookman, I don't think Lookman is that expensive. I actually think we can go to Atlanta and pay them now and bring him in. Even use Kivior as a player plus cash to bring him in. But I think we need to bring in Lookman as a natural left wing player who can cut in, have a shot. I think, guys, personally, we have a very strong midfield. We have a very strong defense. I still think there's a bit of work, maybe 1 or 2, which is Eze and Lookman for me, in terms of the attacking midfielder, backup, and starting sometime, and the left winger in terms of Lookman, and Eze can play left wing as well. Those are my 2 players. I've said it before, that Arsenal needs to bring in going forward. Hopefully, we can get those deals done. We have 2 weeks left, but go get me Eze right now. I think that's more vital than Lookman. But if we can add Lookman with the players that I'm hoping will go, that will be a plus. Outgoing players, guys. I believe Fenerbahce have been looking into Zinchenko. I think that's a good destination for him to go. I think that could be a good deal for him, and he definitely will make it at Fenerbahce. Mourinho is there. He will have the opportunity to play probably midfield as well, which I've always thought maybe Arsenal should have given him that opportunity to do that a few times. But, as mentioned, I think Fenerbahce, 15 million, you're probably going to get max from them. Let him go. They can cover the wages. They have no problem in doing that as well. So hopefully we can get that done, and Arsenal can take that money as soon as possible. In relation to Kivior, we are hearing words that Italian team are looking to bring him in. Hopefully that can be a positive. That can be done as well. Fingers crossed, if we can get that money in now for Kivior as well, that would be amazing for Arsenal. I've always said I thought he done well towards the end of last season, but I think we have so many players in that defensive line now that he's not really going to get many chances. Moscaris is coming. He's hit the ground running. I think we need to get it done. Words in from P-A-O-K for Sambi Lokonga. It looks like he might be getting on. It doesn't matter. Look, guys, I don't care. Get one of their youth academy. The boy ain't playing. Let him go. Their potential from P-A-O-K team. Bring him in. Let Sambi Lokonga go. We were obviously lied to, or how can I say, giving false information about this guy. The next Yaya Toure we're told, we never saw that. So we need to let him go as soon as possible. Reels Nelson is still not done. Fulham are looking at him as well. Hopefully that deal can be done. Those are 3 players I believe guarantee. Reels Nelson, Zinchenko, and Kivior. Those 3 players, guys, if we can get up to 50 million for those three guys, and maybe Trossard going. That would be awesome. Guys, don't forget, like